Well, folks, one place you can always count on for a great meal and a great time, is Butera's Craft Beer and Craft Pizza in Hamburg.
I got started in the business when I was a baby. My mother used to bring me to my father's pizza stand at the Erie County Fair when I was a little kid. As I grew older, I worked at my grandfather's pizza stand for many years. You know, this business is in my blood. It's been in my life since I was a baby, so I've been doing it my whole life. In the very beginning, I served slices of pizza and Pepsis. It's what we did at the fair is slices of 25 cents for a 16-ounce Pepsi and 75 cents for a slice of pizza. When I was old enough to get a real job, if you will, 15, 16, I started doing dishes in other restaurants to where I grew into a line cook position. I traveled the country. I worked in the Everglades National Park. I worked in the Grand Canyon National Park. I worked in the Kaibab National Forest, cooking in all those resorts. You know, the more I did, the more passion I got, the more I grew, the more desire I had to come back home and show our community, you know, what it would be to have a scratch kitchen in a reasonable price. We put things on the menu that are important to the community, so we use local vendors, local farms, local other businesses that are local to support local business. You know, the community thrives when businesses stick together and work together. So to get our produce from a local farmer here in town is very important to me. To get our beef from somebody that is regionally local is very important to me. You know, going to the other side of the country to buy ingredients just never made sense for me when we have great ingredients right here in our hometown. Butera's Craft Beer and Pizza started off in 2015. We took our regular pizza menu that we had for years at our other location and dialed it in a little bit better with our brick oven. The craft beer part of it came in. We want to brew our own beer. We're in the works. Hopefully July 2020 we'll be ready to open our brewery. But until then, we serve only craft beers. We have 14 craft beers on tap. We have another 20 or 30 in cans and bottles. And any given day, you're going to come in and find a handful of local breweries, either on tap or in cans and bottles, on location at all times. Well, in July, we're going to open up a nano brewery. It's a small single batch brew house that we're going to tamper with and play around with. Our whole purpose is we want to provide our community with great ingredients, sourcing things from local farmers to make some pretty good beer here in Buffalo, in Hamburg. Buffalo is big on pizza and wings, and we do that really well. Another thing that I think Buffalo is very big on is fried chicken. And Butera's is going to start serving roasted chicken. It's something that I think this community thrives and is chasing after. Broaster chicken, if you don't know, it's a pressurized deep fried chicken that you know, cooks in about 11 minutes. It's a little bit healthier. It's a little bit more tasty than, you know, your KFC. So coming into Butera's and try our homemade broasted chicken. Coming up in 2020, I would love to see us continue to grow as a community-based business. You know, we are very passionate about what we're doing. So for 2020, I'd like us just to continue, stay the course, and support our community in every way possible. This is an open invitation to come on down to 32 Main Street in the village of Hamburg, where we're always serving cold beers and hot pizzas.